Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Brian, and today I'm going to walk you through how to install a Bedrug bed liner in the back of my 2020 F-150. I've got to get the bed cleaned out, wiped down with alcohol, and supposedly these things are pretty easy to install. It's just Velcro and some adhesive, but this is part of a bigger plan. So I've got a few things in mind that I'm going to explain to you guys once this is done, why I'm doing it, and what's in store in the future for my truck. So it'll be pretty exciting. Looking forward to it. So stay tuned, and I'm going to walk you guys through how to install these, and we'll go from there. See ya. Okay, so the Bedrug comes pretty tightly wound in the box that it comes in. So the best thing to do is to take it out of the box, unravel it, put it on the ground, put some weight on it, kind of let it relax a little bit before you try to get this thing to fit inside your truck bed. So I'm gonna let this sit out here for a couple hours. Unfortunately right now it's only around 45, 50 degrees, so that sun's not gonna be too much help. But that's why I have all these little makeshift weights laying on top of it, aka firewood and some tool bags. But I'm gonna let this sit out here for a few hours, and then we will get started actually installing this in the truck. So it actually might be tomorrow, so we'll go from there. Okay guys, we are back at it. It's the next day, and the first thing I got to do now in the tailgate, in the back of the bed, is to remove all of these box cleats and all of the tie down anchors. And that's pretty simple to do. All you take is a T30 Torx bit, just a simple T30 Torx bit, and just pop out the bolts. And I'm going to reinstall the bolts and leave them about an inch hanging out. All right, and now we're going to remove this rubber mat that I've been using. And this thing is heavy. Okay guys, so we got the original bed mat out, the rubber bed mat. I got the 4 tie down anchors removed. I got the 4 box cleats removed. I put the bolts back into the holes to make sure I don't lose them, because we're gonna reuse them when I put the Bedrug in. Now the final step before I actually put the Bedrug in is I'm gonna wash out this bed. I'm gonna get out my pressure washer, just do a quick wash. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or special. Just get all the leaves and debris out, and then I'm going to go over it with some alcohol to prep it for the adhesive for the Velcro that is required for the Bedrug. Okay, now comes the fun part. So I got the bed completely washed out. Now I've got to connect the side pieces of this bed rug with the floor piece of the bed rug, and it's essentially attached by one long zipper. So you've got to kind of line up both edges, both starting points of the zipper on both pieces, and just like zipping up a coat, you got to line it up and then zip this whole thing all the way around. So let's see if we can get that started. So this is the bottom piece. You can see there's a zipper, hopefully, with that shadow. But this is the start of the zipper. You got to attach it to the side, bed sides right here. So let's see if we can get that going. Whoa! Okay. So I got it just started, and you just got to run around this whole thing, and it takes some time. And we're done. Sweet. Okay, so that wasn't so bad, but there are 2 strips of Velcro on the underneath the side of this bed rug, and I'm going to go ahead and attach the Velcro strips it comes with, because it's just going to be easier to do it here than when I put it in the truck. So we'll get those attached now. So this kit comes with quite a bit of mounting Velcro, and I'm just going to pull out the 2 red strips that go on the bottom first, along with everything else, apparently. Get everything snug down. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for just a little bit, kind of let it loosen out even more to the contour of the truck bed. And then we're going to apply the actual Velcro to the truck to keep this thing in place. Give that Velcro adhesive a good place to stick. You're going to want to peel off the backing of that Velcro. Okay, and just carefully start to lay it down, and make sure you don't move this thing around when you're placing this. And put a little bit of weight on it. And I'm going to do the exact same thing for the opposite side. Okay guys, so next step is to actually attach this piece to the cap side of the bed. So in order to do that, I'm going to fold it down. There's a long strip of Velcro at the bottom and 2 strips of Velcro running up top. And to attach this, I'm going to use, this kit comes with little 2-inch strips of perforated Velcro. I'm going to tear these apart. And I'm going to place these where the ridges are raised all along the bottom. I'm going to line this up to make sure that I'm placing them in the right spot. I'm going to do the same for this middle strip as well. Over here here in this corner. Now, again, wipe down with alcohol real well where you're going to attach this Velcro to. And I can already tell you, one of the cool things about this Bedrug is it's 3/4 of an inch thick on the floor, and it's so much more comfortable sitting in here on my knees than if I didn't have one. And when I push this up, I'm going to make sure that this corner is wedged right against that 90-degree corner to make sure it's as far up as I can get it. Get these corners in nice and tight. The first one. Center. Corners. Okay, now for the sides. So we're gonna get everything, kind of gotta peel this whole thing back again, get my alcohol, and there's a strip of Velcro again, runs right down the length of the middle of the side panel that we're gonna attach more of these little 2-inch Velcro strips to. But first I gotta clean off the sidewall, just like everything else, so you get good adhesion. Okay, now we're going to tear this off, the red backing. Get this lined up in the corner. Okay, now here's the fun part for the box cleats and for the tie down points, and why I left those bolts sticking out about 1 inch is I'm going to use them as a template. So I'm going to kind of press in where I see these bolts in the back, and it leaves an indentation in the back of it, and I'm going to use that to cut a small relief hole. So now I got a place to put my bolts through, and these are going to even act as to hold this bed rug in even better than the velcro as well. Now start pushing this up, and I'm actually gonna push the box cleat bolts through the holes to kind of hold it in as well. Good. So honestly, I've never really used these a whole lot, but I'm thinking they're going to really help hold on the side of this bed rug as well. So that's pretty much why I'm putting these back on. There you go. And that kind of just acts like a giant washer, really. There we go. There's the hole. Couldn't find the hole. Let the jokes ensue. Okay guys, so that is it. It is pretty much the exact same for the opposite side of the bed. So I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to show you guys the tailgate and then the final reveal of this thing. Okay, and the last step is just the tailgate. I'm going to get this cleaned off a little bit. And this is just some of the leftover Velcro with the white back that I had. Trim off this excess. Save that for later. Now this is the only probably really tricky part, because you have to make sure everything's lined up. And it's easier if you have two people. Very carefully try to line up this edge first without this tape sticking. I'd say winner chicken dinner on that. Just getting it tight. I like it. Cool. Let me show you guys what it looks like now. Okay guys, well that is a wrap for the Bedrug install. Sorry the video was a little bit long in the tooth, but it just took a while to show you guys everything. But the reason that I installed this is because I am going to be turning the back of my truck into a little small mini camper. So I think it's going to be a good supplement to the 5x10 camper that we currently have now. It's going to serve as an extra room for either me or the kids or whatever. Free up some space inside the camper. Plus, I'm really wanting to go on some more camping trips by myself, and this will be a perfect, just easy getaway. Just have a place to sleep in the back of the truck. I don't have to worry about pulling out the camper. And I've got a lot of good ideas, a lot of videos going to be coming up along the way. I'm going to build the small bed for it. I've got some shore power hookup ideas. I've got some batteries I'm going to install back here. I got an inverter to run some DC power for some DC lights. I've got the Lear topper on order, but unfortunately that thing is 10 weeks out at best, so it'll be a while until I actually get the topper put on. But obviously I'll show you guys what it looks like when that gets here. But in the meantime, I couldn't be happier with this little Bedrug. It's super comfortable, 3/4 of an inch thick on the base. It's comfortable on your knees. It's just overall cozy, which is why I wanted to go this route, given the fact I'm going to convert this into a small little camper. I wanted something cozy. I didn't want a spray-in liner or that rubber mat, and this Bedrug fits the bill perfectly. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope you stick around to see what I'm going to turn this back of the truck into here in the future. So, it'll be fun. It'll be real fun. So, until then, guys, take care, and we'll see you soon.